Hello everyone, welcome back. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Andrina and I tell true crime stories. And on this New Year's Eve, I'm going to be telling the story of Derek Rosa. Warning, viewer discretion is advised. Irina Garcia, Derek Rosa's mother, tragically lost her life in a horrifying incident that shocked the community. Her life was cut short on October 12, 2023, when her son Derek confessed to committing a brutal act of violence. As the details of the case emerge, Irina's absence looms large, leaving a void in the family and the community. A chilling recording of a Florida honor student allegedly confessing to stabbing his mom to death as his baby sister slept next to her was played to shock a courtroom. Derek Rosa, 13 years old, has pleaded not guilty to stabbing his mom, Irina Garcia, 39 years old, over 46 times and slashing her neck on October 12, 2023. No motive has been offered over the grisly killing. However, on Friday, a pretrial hearing saw prosecutors play a recording of Rosa speaking to a detective directly after the stabbing, where he said, "I woke up, I grabbed one of the kitchen knives, and I went to her room, and I killed her." After hearing the disturbing tape, Miami-Dade Circuit Judge ordered that the teen be held in an adult jail, the Miami-Dade Metro West Detention Center, until his unscheduled trial commences. While denying the teen's motion for bail, the judge remarked on harsh conditions he has reportedly been kept in, adding, "I am disturbed by the relatively small amount of time the child is permitted outside his cell." At a separate hearing not too long ago, prosecutors shared a harrowing baby cam footage showing Rosa standing over his sleeping mother in her bed, moments before he allegedly stabbed her over 46 times. The 13-year-old was seen in the eerie black and white images looming over his mom, with the timestamp at 11 p.m. Rosa called 911 to report the murder at around 11:30 p.m. Another haunting photo released by investigators show Garcia in her bed, cradling her 14-year-old baby at 10:23 p.m. the same evening. Investigators believe she was fast asleep when the attack began. Officers have a detailed finding a grisly scene when they arrived at the home, with Garcia left splayed on the floor with dozens of knife wounds, including a slashed artery in her neck. Laying near to the deceased mother was her 2-week-old baby, laying in her crib. Rosa is accused of taking a smiling selfie to a friend directly after the killing, where he was sticking his tongue out with what appears to be blood smeared on his hands. Police said after taking these pictures, Rosa asked a dispatcher if the move was bad. He also allegedly claimed that he'd found 2 guns owned by his stepfather after the stabbing and planned to commit suicide but didn't go through with the plan. His family have expressed their shock at the alleged murder, saying Rosa was a good kid and that no one imagined this could ever happen. His attorneys have not argued any mental health issues contributed to their client's mindset at the time of the killing. The pink-handled knife covered with blood that the prosecutors say was used in a crazed attack was also shown to the court. He was initially held in Miami-Dade Juvenile Detention Center for 2 weeks after his arrest on October 12, until his charge was upgraded to first-degree murder by a grand jury and he was transferred to Metro West. The denial of the teen's bail on Friday came after 6 weeks-long hearing process to determine where will he be held until after the trial. The denial of the teen's bail on Friday came after 6 weeks-long hearing process to determine where he will be held until trial. As it was ruled, he would be housed in an adult jail. As the judge admitted he was disappointed to see Rosa living in the conditions, he denied the motion he had not found any clear violation of his constitutional rights. The detective who interviewed Rosa after he allegedly carried out the murder, Hialeah police officer, said that on Friday the investigators found additional evidence after looking through Rosa's internet activity. He claimed that the 13-year-old researched the best way to kill someone and whether a small knife would be able to cut through bone. The detective said that Rosa's friend he had allegedly sent the selfie to was identified as named Sweden. He also sent 2 pictures of his mother. The detective was heard in a chilling recording as Rosa's allegedly confessing, telling him it's okay, you can say it, for the teen was heard allegedly admitting to the killing. As the recording was played, Rosa buried his head in his handcuffed hands and grew emotional as his attorneys comforted him. After the request to keep the recording sealed were also rejected. Their motion argued that it was unconstitutional to keep Rosa in an adult cell, claiming he is kept in unsustainable condition and he is only outside his cell for 20 hours a week. They claim he served breakfast between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. and can access his classes without direct request. He is not on any specific educational classes scheduled. His attorney also said he had no contact with his father, no contact with his grandmother or family. He has not done so for over 30 days. However, the request was criticized by the estate attorney for closing arguments, stating the defense keeps making reference to an adult-sized sweater. I don't think that would rise to a constitutional issue. The judge also rejected the claims in the motion of the defense to fail to prove he was in any danger in the adult jail, either physically or psychologically, nor was he left without any education. His instructors previously testified that he will receive 6 lessons a week in math, science, social studies, reading, and each lasting 90 minutes and 2.5 hours. Guards also testified that he's the only child in Metro West who has a security detail outside his cell at all times, and he is heavily protected anytime he does leave. So yeah, guys, that is all the details that we have so far on this case. Unfortunately, I can't post any pictures of the knives or anything of that nature on here because I don't want this video to get taken down, nor do I want to get a strike for it. I will post the actual images on my YouTube channel if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. The link is in my bio. Also, what we need to understand is the grandmother and his actual biological father have been on his side at the court hearings, and you can see that they've been supporting him. There was also a petition of like 32,000 people that have also signed it, trying to back him up, saying that he needs to be tried as a juvenile and not as an adult. I've heard also a couple rumors about this case, and I really don't want to lead anything to like speculation on this. I don't want to give anything that are not so far factual on this case. His trial will start at some point in late February of 2024. I will also be posting the interview, so stay tuned for that. Some parts get muted. I'm sorry, guys. This was just the recording I was able to find. So hopefully you guys can pick apart what he is saying.
Do you communicate with people over the phone? Were you talking? Tell me what happened tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, at around like 10, I went to bed.
Okay.
My mom did too.
Is that your regular time?
Like
9?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys explain to me about the apartment. You have your own room?
Yes.
And your mom?
Yes, she has her own room.
She has her own room. And your sister?
She stays in the same room as my mom.
Stays in the same room as your mom? And tonight, who was all there?
Me, my mom, and my sister.
Okay. So you went to sleep around 10?
10.
Okay. And then what?
I woke up.
You killed her? Alright. What type of knife was it? Do you know?
It was just a big size kitchen knife.
That big?
Yeah.
What color was the handle?
Purple.
Purple?
Yes.
Okay. Your mom was sleeping?
Yeah, she was sleeping.
Okay. Explain to me. Well, we'll get into that a little later. What did you do after you killed her?
My stepdad he owns 2 guns. He has a Glock 19.
Okay.
And then, I don't know what to call it, another one.
Okay. What color are they?
The Glock 19 is black, and then the other one has a silver slide and then like a dark bluish handle.
Okay. So, what did you do with the guns?
He always has his Glock 19 with him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's a truck driver, he wasn't at home, he was far away.
Okay.
So I went into the closet.
Mm-hmm.
I found his book bag because he goes shooting at gun ranges.
Okay.
I grabbed the gun. I put the magazine in the gun.
Okay.
I pulled back the slide, but I didn't want to shoot myself.
Okay.
I intended to shoot myself before, but I couldn't.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I decided to call my friends to tell them what happened, and then I said goodbye to my friends.
You called them before you decided to try to shoot yourself, or afterwards?
After.
Okay. How many friends did you call?
Only one.
What's his name?
I don't know his real name. He's an online friend.
He's an online friend?
Yeah.
When you say online friend, what do you mean, from video games?
Yes, from video games. I know him real well.
Okay. How long have you known him?
Since like I was 10. 3 years.
3 years?
3 years.
Have you ever met him?
No, I've seen his face.
You seen his face?
Yeah.
So how did you communicate with him?
My cell phone.
Through your cell phone, so you have his number?
Yes.
And you don't have him stored under a certain name, or you have him stored under a gamer tag?
I have him. I made up a name for him.
You made up a name for him?
Yeah.
What name did you make up for him?
Sweden.
Sweden?
Sweden. SWEEDEN.
Okay. How often do you talk to Sweden?
Every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. So you called Sweden. And what did you tell Sweden?
Told him what I did.
What exactly did you tell Sweden when you say what I did? Did you tell him how? Or no? How you killed her, or no? Okay. Did you send them any pictures?
Yes.
How many pictures did you send them?
I sent him 2 of my mom and 1 of me.
Okay. Did you... What did he tell you?
He said he couldn't believe it.
Okay. Does Sweden live down here in Florida?
He lived real far.
Real far?
Yeah. In America though.
In America?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you hung up the phone?
I said goodbye.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I was going to shoot myself, but I decided I didn't want to do that, and I called 911.
Okay. And what did you tell 911? Okay. And they kept you on the phone?
Yes, until the cops came.
Until the cops came. Do you remember what else you told the 911 operator?
My address, my name, what I was wearing,
Okay.
and my age, and my date of birth.
Were you wearing the same clothes you're wearing now?
Yeah.
There's some red stains there. Is that blood?
I think it is.
Okay.
I have a little bit of blood on my hands.
And your hands too?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever make your way to your sister?
Killing her?
No.
Touching her?
Touching her?
No.
No?
I left her alone. She was sleeping and she didn't wake up, so I didn't touch her.
Okay. Alright. Let's get back to your mom. Okay, you said she was sleeping.
Yes.
Okay. Where exactly did you cut her? Okay. And you purposely went for the artery when you cut her? Okay. Was there a lot of blood after? Okay. Did you tell her anything before you stabbed her? Did you say anything? But she didn't wake up when you... She was asleep when you stabbed her.
What curse words did you say?
Okay. And then she woke up?
Yes.
Did you say anything else to her? Or did she say anything to you, or no?
No, she just screamed.
She just screamed.
Yes.
Okay. Why did you stab your mom?
Can you go to the bathroom before I answer that?
Yes, of course.
So you were about to tell me the why. Why did you kill your mother? Do you know?
If I have to say it now,
Yeah, get it off your chest.
I
Absolutely.
can wait for a lawyer.
Okay, at this point, you want a lawyer?
Maybe not.
We can't. No, listen. Just so you understand, okay? You have mentioned or asked us, should you wait for a lawyer? We're not here to advise you on whether to talk to a lawyer or not. That decision is yours, okay? But if you are requesting a lawyer at this point, we can't interview you any further. You understand? We have to stop the interview.
Okay.
Do you want us to stop the interview?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then this interview will end right now.
It is 3:05 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about this case. It is, personally, I think he is not mentally well in any shape or form. If you see the interview, you can just tell he's just off. You can't do that to a person, especially your mother. And being stabbed 46 times, we all know this is a crime of passion. There's a lot of hate when these kinds of crimes happen, especially in this way. I don't know. I don't think he should be babied. I get the fact that he's 13 years old, but we need to realize what can happen later on in society. He also took the time, this was premeditated, he took the time to look up the stuff on the internet of different ways how to kill his mother. And you can see the internet searches that he made. It's kind of insane that your own son can do that to you at 13 years old for no motives. But we'll see how this case develops. Maybe the relationship between the mom and son weren't that great. Maybe he got jealous, he had a new baby sister. Maybe the relationship with the stepfather wasn't that great either. We don't know what this child is hiding. We just know the crime that he did commit. But we will see how this case unfolds. But I will leave it right here. This is my final video of 2023, guys, and I want to thank you guys so much for your support. And I've been doing this for now a year, and thank you for all those who have supported me and continue on this journey with me. And I can't wait to see how 2024 goes. I hope I get to see many more of you guys in 2024, and thank you for so much again for supporting me and following me on this journey. I love you guys. I wish you guys a happy new year. Bye, guys.